Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson, and I am back today with another 3 trades. Today's date is October the 20th. Now, 2 of the trades, the euro, both euros were based on euro strength. As you can see, it's at 80%. And of course, the pound trade that I took, it was based on pound weakness. In real time, it was right at the bottom. And as you can see right now, the Euro Aussie is still the strongest to trade, but I've already closed out the trade. As I've said many times, when I'm happy with the totals, I just close all the trades with one click of the mouse using my script. And by the way, any traders out there who want that script, all you got to do is you must send me an email just requesting the script, and the script is called Close All. I found it free on the internet, and if you want it, I'll give it to you. Just send me an email requesting it. Okay, let's move on. The first trade I took, the trades I took were around 7.35, 34 and 36 right here. I am using the GCI Financial MT4 platform. The time at the right hand edge, it's showing 9:30. It's New York, Eastern Time Zone. That's what I love about this platform, as I live in the Eastern Time Zone. So presently it's 9:37. So let's see where I got in this trade at. Drag and drop it up. There we go. Took the trade right here. And it still has a chance to make it up to the ADR. But as I said, I closed out the trade when I was happy with the totals at the bottom. So let's see. Got in the trade right at this cursor. And I closed it out. Looks like with 16 pips. And 16 pips on the Euro Aussie paid $1,194. So remember, the Euro was strong today, and the pound was also like weak. It was weak. So let's check it. Remember that. Now we're going to clean up the cursors here. Very simple and easy. Just put on Pro Trigger 2. Also removes the meter. Let's check out this, well, let's keep with the euro at the moment. So let's try the euro pound. I don't trade this one very often, but it's a nice pair to trade. It pumps out the pips, mainly because it has the pound in it. So I got in at this cursor right here, and I closed it out. Looks like pretty close near the high at the moment anyhow, and that looks like it's 17 pips. And 17 pips on the euro pound paid $2,195. It's exactly the way I love to trade. I get into trades between 6 and 8. And it was 1 hour of trading. I closed it at 8:30. And usually my trading is done maximum between 9 and 10 a.m. At which point then I'm doing videos. And I'm presently doing training videos for my advanced Fibonacci. The Fib Master, I call it. Probably going to take about 2 weeks before I'm done with all the training videos. So anyhow, and I'll be advertising that in the near future. So moving right along to the, this one I sold, the pound Swiss, based on pound weakness. All of these trades, by the way, were a great way to trade. That's where we're using the goal line and the AO right here. Got to the computer a little bit late. Well, it's not a big deal. I still grabbed some pips. Would have been better in this area, either here or here. But like I said, got in a wee bit late, took the trade at this point, and looks like I closed it out at a good price, which happens to be 18 pips. And 18 pips on the pound Swiss paid $2,092. So for pip total, it was 51 pips, and 51 pips paid out $5,481. I just wanted to point out the fact that all my trigger systems work, and once you figure out and learn how to trade the flow of the market, all the systems will work. Very important that you know what time you should be trading, what pairs you should be trading, and of course, as the market is flowing, you got to know how and when to get into the trade. Asian is a little bit more tricky. London is more predictable. As you can see, going down, down, and it went down. So once you realize the flow of the market, and of course, to verify that, I also check higher time frames, use higher time frame on the AO here. And so you put the probabilities of success in your favor. And the reason why 95% of traders fail is because they think exactly the same way I did 16 years ago. How hard can this be? All you can do is buy or sell. There's nothing else. But if you've been doing this for 2 or more years, you soon realize, after you've lost a lot of money like I did, 30,000 I lost in less than a year, you learn very quickly that it is extremely difficult to do. But once you get your hands on some good education, remember, it's not the system. There's no such thing as a system with a pop-up arrow. Because by the time you get a pop-up arrow, the market's already moved 30 to 50 pips. And then it's due for a retracement. And then you take the trade, and then you're down 40 pips. And as I found out the hard way, because I was trading with real money, I didn't want to be giving up 40, 50, 60 pips. So after a while, you close the trade as a loser, only to find out you had the right idea, but you have to wait for the proper movement within the market. And that is what I teach, how to trade market movement or the flow of the market. And once you know that, you don't even need a lot of indicators down here at the bottom. But I like confirmations. When I take the trade, if I'm selling, the more red I see down here, the better I feel about the trade. But in theory, I could get away with just 2 moving averages. And of course, using Fibonacci helps a lot too. So remember, the more stuff you get, more training and tools in your toolbox, eventually you will find success also. Just don't give up. And of course, only trade within a demo account until you are a great trader. So if your trading is not producing on a daily basis like my trigger system, and again, it can be any trigger system, I suggest you get your hands on one of them. And to do so, all you have to do, if you want to get some more information, is look right below this video, and you'll see this right up, the Pro Trigger system. I do charge $250 for. My system comes with 5.5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your platform. Now, it comes with 4 MT4 templates, 9 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. I would not trade without it. It points me in the direction of the pairs that I should be trading. If you are trading with a meter, I can personally guarantee you that you are losing. And remember, not all meters are the same. I went through at least a dozen meters before I found a good one. And remember, the good ones are not free on the internet. I had to buy this one. So just to let you know that, don't waste your time like I did. I wasted years before I realized I got to get with the program get education, get a proper tools, and a half decent system. And my trigger systems are way beyond half decent. I went through 10,000 indicators before I found ones that don't repaint. Because remember, the stuff that the broker gives you are garbage. They repaint. They're designed to take your money. And that's why I got frustrated for many years with all the repainting going on. If it turns from blue to red, it doesn't go different colors back and forth. Locks it in, and that's the color. Now, the package comes with a lot of PDF books and a lot of Word documents. This will help you to succeed at trading in the markets, because there are a lot of training and education within here. Now, there's a lot of ways to trade, and I do teach a lot of ways to trade. That's why there's 42 videos, and I threw in 9 bonus videos. My number 1 way is a great way to trade. I traded that way today, all 3 trades. Now, in each and every video, there is a lot of advanced training and a lot of tips and tricks. Now, what makes this just a little bit better, they're all good, but this is a little bit better, is because of these 4 things that I teach right here. Teach how to get near perfect timing entries, how to stay in the trade for more pips, how to trade at the right hand edge, and how to trade higher time frames. I was spending money every week on education, and I was spending more money than what I'm charging, and I wasn't even getting 1/10 of the education that I teach within all these videos. There is a lot of education within here. As one trader told me, he had to watch the video 7 times to understand and to be clear at what I'm trying to teach on how to trade my trigger system. I always click on it at least to the 1 hour or the 4 hours to put the odds in my favor, whether I should be buying or selling. In other words, going with the trend. These are all advanced tips. If you do not do it, you will fail. Also, let's see, I teach how to trade the version 2 of the Pro Trigger, and the only difference is I added this MTF awesome oscillator. Now, in all of these videos, there are many great trade setups. I also teach how to backtest the Pro Trigger, how to scan the market, teach how to trade the Asian session along with the other 2 sessions, and also I teach how to trade the London close. Now I also teach how to trade pullbacks, as when it comes back to the goal line, that's a pullback. And of course, if it breaks through and keeps going, much more than this, because the trend is down. It just went a little bit above, hooked around and kept going down. But if it goes way up here, then that's a reversal, which I teach. Also teach how to trade the news and how to trade with a day job. So if you have any questions, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, here's my email. Remember, there's an underscore here. Also, I prefer Skype, and if you click on this link right here, we'll have a Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session or 2, like depending on if you have a continuation of more questions. And probably lasts about 45 minutes, depending on how many questions you may have. Now, over the course of many years, I've been building trigger systems, and if you click on this link here, you will see 27. It's actually 28 now, because I threw in the Fib Masters actually in there now. So if you wanted to see that, there we go. Just brought it up to date. There's 28 screenshots. So that just about wraps up this video. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just taking a quick look right here. Wanted to give another tip. The market does this a lot. I used to be selling right here before. This is a no-no. I tell everybody, don't do that, because you will be burnt. There's a lot of pips there. It's about 50 pips you would be down. So if you don't know where to take the trade with 95% certainty, you will lose. So anyhow, another tip for you. Done with this video, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, good luck trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.